There was a moment where she kind of suddenly discovered the word no, and you know, discovered all those tricks like lying down flat on the street and just crying and going limp and all the other tricks that we remember. And you know, for the first kind of 2 years, I sort of thought, she'll never be like that. I can see she's so good-natured. We get on so well. There's such a love and affection between us. She's not going to be one of those kids who turns funny at 2. She turned 2. Yep, see, I told you, she's fine. 3 months go by, still fine. 2.5, still fine. Just past 2.5. Oh, right, she's gone mental. She's a monster. She won't go to bed when I tell her to. She hits me. She bit her mum. You know, all of these things. But actually, it's, you know, touch wood, it seemed to come and go in the space of a month. And, you know, you got to bear in mind that it's just like, I just sort of kept thinking, there's absolutely no parameters for her, really, in her mind. She's just testing where they are. So it's just an experiment. So you just kind of had to hold firm and keep, like, telling her what was and wasn't acceptable. And the main thing is just maintain a friendship. I remember, you know, my grandmother, not my mum's mum, my dad's mum told my mum, which my mum passed on to me, was just stay their friend. That's what she always said, just remain friends with them no matter what else happens. Like, yeah, of course the love and all that's taken for granted, but actually be friends with them, because then you can communicate on a level that is not all about a kind of a hierarchy and about kind of authority and discipline. So you're not always shouting, and she will respond to that on the basis that she doesn't want you to not like her. She doesn't want to be not liked. She wants to be liked. And so that kind of is the way I've muddled through it, I think. And there still are the odd days where she wakes up in the wrong mood, and literally every single thing that happens in the day is the source of a debate. Maybe not always an argument, but a debate. So from the moment she wakes up, she might not like it that you've picked her up out of bed. She wants to get out of bed herself, so she'll have a go at you about that. Then she'll have a go at you about whether you've gone to get her milk or she's come with you, and then what milk she has in what bottle. And like literally the way that you walk down the stairs. Like some days it'll just be you live with the most pedantic and obnoxious person that's ever been created, you know. And I think everyone probably knows that feeling, and everything is the source of an argument and a debate. And you just got to get a mixture right, really, of, I mean, what I tried to, in our family, even before she was born, there was always a grand tradition of just taking the piss out of each other. And you won't find this in a parenting guidebook, and it's probably wrong psychologically, and I'm probably leaving scars on her. But we kind of take the piss out of each other in an amusing way, and me and my wife do it to each other. Everyone else in my family does it to each other. And just because she's 2.5, I don't spare her that treatment. So I'll very often take the piss out of her and laugh at her and do a cruel impression of her to just bring into focus how absurd her behaviour is. And like I say, I'm sure child psychologists would probably say that was an awful thing to do, but she responds to it quite well, and she dishes it out back to me, which I'm quite pleased that she's already got an advanced ability to have the piss out of me quite badly.